Somebody! Help! I've been kidnapped! Oh, the Ministry will hear about this! The thief will rot in Azkaban! Ferdinand Octavius Pratt!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear, that sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So, back to your frame.
Ah, yes.
The librarian behind me, oh my god.
Powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
Ew, I don't like dibby-dobbers.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous.
I don't really want to.
Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Well, are you ready to test your expertise with my most difficult questions?
Oh, fuck, alright.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful! I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
I don't know.
Beatrix Bloxham.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
I don't know.
Blatching.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Webbed feet?
Webbed feet.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimblus mimbletonia.
Correct! The Mimblus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linfred of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linfred's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Bulletproof? I didn't know they knew bullets were a thing. Like, that's like a Muggle invention.
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless.
I don't know who
The
that
three
is.
witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's
Probably-
largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Probably Lancelot wasn't right, but that's the only name I knew. But yeah, the question didn't seem like it was.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Cadmus Peveril.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses.
Ah,
answered all of my
should have
questions.
known that.
It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless.
I did indeed.
Thank you for humouring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
Me too. It's very... Oh, nice. Thank you very much. I should have done this earlier. But, look. Knowledge is sometimes getting things wrong in order to learn. Also, I can't believe I was missing a few things here and there. The entire bloody game. So I forgot how to do these.
Lumos.
Right. And then when I was doing using Protego, if I was to hold it, that's how I use Stupefy, and I completely forgot. And the entire time I did not use Stupefy.
Lumos.
And the entire time I did not solve these stupid butterfly puzzles. I was gonna say. That's fine, we'll do it then. Getting to it.
This must be the
Understood.
castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Now, to find a way inside.
Oh, okay. Well, that was good.
I was a
practice, right?
proud man that day, and there's more of those days ahead.
This place has seen better days. This castle.
Sorry to interrupt your speech.
Ashwinders. I better find a way around them.
I have yet to learn how to use.
Stand and fight me!
You're the one sent to Azkaban. That's fine. Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso! We'd have had those snitches if you hadn't interfered. This trick won't be a boy again. What? This should be fun.
God damn.
And no one to share in my victory. Revelio.
That's quite powerful.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
And I still don't block.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Oh yeah, have a drink. You deserve it. Wait, what? Astronomy table. Oh yeah. What do I do with it? Oh, I make... Okay, cool. Yeah, I get it. That was literally on... I don't even care for it. Wait, so... where is it? Where's the hideaway? Down here somewhere? You're right, you're right. Come on, you can jump. Where is it? Wait.
Certainly looks to be
here.
the place. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Revelio.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! Glacius!
I should there we go.
There's not a thing worth learning in civilized society.
Ashwinders should have expected company.
Imperio!
Wait, I found the hippogriff in my treasure.
Expulso! Where's your scent? Expulso! 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 You'll be sorry. Where's that goblin hell? Joe special. No, it's Norman Treadwell's little saviour. Expulso! That's all you've got. Flash of inspiration. Expulso! Fighting with revenge, are we? Expulso! Death from above! Now, this has become personal.
I'll watch the light out of your eyes.
What's your plan? Might want to look up.
Is that the...
Revelio.
Incendio!
These coins must have come from Miss Coffey's Niffler. Revelio.
Took? Can't say I do. All a bit of a blur at this point.
More treasure. Rococo must have been through here.
What was that? What was that? Fuck around.
What have you done? Little git, I shall end you!
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by...
What a dreadful lot.
Okay, that was the point of it.
Revelio. More Ashwinders.
Pull yourself together. I can't be going about like this. We've seen our divide. We must stop this. We've become our enemies. Oh, treasure must be around here somewhere.
What does that tell us?
Oh, you're there. Mustn't overlook Falcon.
Show you. Stop. I've heard centaurs quiet.
Think you can sneak away?
Time for some assistance.
Rookwood, Soka.
You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' help stolen by others, should you?
Edge out thing, aren't you?
Fringo.
You took on Harlan. Missed your calling with us, my young friend.
You won't knock this one. Those snitches were right in the mouth.
You'll pay for that!
What was that? You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You may have defeated the
Petrificus Totalis! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Incendio!
When I get my hands on that Niffler. Revelio.
Levioso!
There. Best get back to Miss Coffee. Revelio. What's this? Some sort of treasure map? Seems a pleasant enough little place.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a pustulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
If the headmaster needs Ferdinand, he's going to part with some gold.
Oh, I'm tired.
No one's going to pay a ransom for that.
It's been a bit grim, I won't deny, but the tides will turn for us soon.
I'm happy to keep all ransom.
And I haven't even had my tea yet.
Let's not be foolish. Burning money.
I'm not hearing things.
No one's going to pay a ransom for that, Paul.
It's time to even the odds.
If the headmaster needs Ferdinand, he's going to part with some gold. What have you
Could it be?
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
You're easier to spot than
You're the one who stole our goblin help. Well, there. I've seen you use Expelliarmus many. We'd have had those snidgets if you hadn't interfered. What? You're the one who...
This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Find a way to open the door.
For real? That's not fucking fair, is it?
Alohomora.
Find a way to open the door. Well, it's about time. It's a wonder there's anything left of me.
Calm down, I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me!
I'd burn you.
If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the Three Broomsticks.
How is that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
Oh, yeah.
What if I don't want to return you to the Three Broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
Well, I could burn you.
What if I took you to the Hog's Head instead? I've heard such nice things.
What a funny little joke. Now, the Three Broomsticks, please. Oh, they're bound to be missing me terribly. Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased. Where have you put me? It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand for this.
Yeah, I'm not taking him there. He's a prick. So annoying.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
That's not. There you go, nice and cozy.
What is the meaning of this? This isn't the Three Broomsticks.
No, it's not. It's the Hog's Head.
Did you fall into a cauldron of stupid potion? You've brought me to the wrong place. It's absolutely vile in here.
I know.
It's no Three Broomsticks, that's for certain.
Please, you can't mean to leave me here. Please.
Goodbye, Ferdinand. Enjoy your new home.
I'm such a bitch.
Oi! I normally toss the both of you out. But I like the look of the fancy man. Target practice.
Please, you can't use me as target practice anymore.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Alright. And that was that.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alahamora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alahamora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons.
From Piers Pemberton about the moons or something. From the desk of Piers Pemberton, Hogsmeade. I don't know what you think you're doing, but I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for a good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others. So, let's go chat with him.
statues took time and effort.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
You sent me an owl.
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl. On your stationery.
Ah. Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You'll know better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
I didn't realize there was more to this quest.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Wow.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks. We used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
His voice really annoys me. Righto. You do that.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people?
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course, I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizardkind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deigned mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumour is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course. And I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizardkind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Lumos. Incendio! Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Incendio! Lumos. Now for the rest of you. Lumos. Of you. Lumos. What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this. Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the second best Slytherin.
Many of them use mandrakes. I'll be sure never to.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Interesting. Could be friends.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Brilliant! Brilliant!
Whoa! more like...
I'm getting the hang of this.
This is rather fun.
Smashed it.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of our house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, did I smack into him?
My mother used to
Oh
say
my
I was
god,
lazy
I didn't know I could do
about
that.
my toys, she said. Her own fault for teaching me acting. The young today aren't willing to put in the work.
I thought I'd run through them. Interesting.
Back from your
It's
latest flight. I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly. What are we looking for today?
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Righto, that's a random comment to make.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
Oh, great. I'm still here, but okay, I'm glad. Never left, just saying.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. What are we looking for today?
Whoa,
You'll be
that's
thrilled with that
expensive.
broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I will be.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
When I set about my apprentice, I...
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
I'm over here.
By yourself.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Made it! Brilliant! That wasn't too difficult. Brilliant. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Now that's more like it. Made it! Excellent!
No.
That wasn't too difficult. That wasn't too bad.
Smashed it.
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, He was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
I guess she's not too bad.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. You're an asset to our house.
Oh, thanks.
You take care of yourself.
You too. That's cute. I love that.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
Yeah, how cute. I really wasn't a great fan of her character, but the more I showed her, the more of a match I am, the more she's like, oh yeah, that's quite alright. I'm not half bad, you know.
It's my favourite test flyer.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an owl when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you. What are we looking for
I'm
today?
the best.
Persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Yes, I have some right here. Please, take it, and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Literally, wasted one accidentally by pressing tab, and now I got rid of another one. God darn it.
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a Grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
Well, as it happens, I have what you need. Here. Not sure it'll help you, though. Be careful, won't you?
Oh, you're a gem, you are. I'll be sure to be very careful. And you be careful too. No Grim is going to get me. Thanks to you, kind child. I must insist that you accept this small token of me gratitude for your thoughtfulness.
Pretty much traded it off, so I did get an invisibility potion from the other woman, and I traded that in for the Thunder Brew, so basically it don't matter at all in the slightest. Alright, what's going on here?
Hello, do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
I can never face Milo's daughter again.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley. Edgar Adley. No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
You don't know who I am.
Now, where could that acromantula cave be?
Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. I meant to hold it down and then I'm just...
The cave must be somewhere.
Wasting it. Absolutely wasting it.
Please. I wonder what else is in here.
Confringo!
Confringo!
Oh my gee. That's a big bitch. Ah, it's not too bad.
Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio.
I guess that wasn't the boss. That was way too easy.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned.
There it is. Hairy beast. What an ugly thing.
So this is the infamous absconder.
What the why didn't she aim at it? I don't want to just use Avada Kedavra on it. Because, like, that's just cheating.
Now that's taken care of. I need to find the heirloom of Milo's daughter.
Stupid.
Cursed fiends.
Confringo!
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
Great guess.
none the worse for wear. I take it you decided against entering the absconder's cave, then?
Mr. Radley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
Oh, he gives it to me.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Never mind replenishing my stock. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
Ha ha! Time! Shut tiger! Confringo! Bravado! Edge in the clouds! Coward!
Alohomora. Might be interesting to see where this leads.
Mr. Weathering? I can hear the theory that Thana summoned drawing closer. It has been an honor to work for Gringotts as a curse breaker. I should have noticed that Thana could no longer be trusted. She was my partner after all. I hope you will forgive me for falling short in that regard. Please tell my family that I died fighting. 13.